running combine and have that view over there, that's just pretty awesome. That's almost as awesome as watching that Mike Les guy on YouTube.
That is one good-looking tractor and grain cart. Hello everybody, it is Farmhand Mike bringing you another exciting 2020 wheat harvest video, this one coming to you from Pine Bluffs, Wyoming. Pine Bluffs, Wyoming is right on Interstate 80 on the Wyoming-Nebraska border, and in this video is two International 1460 Axial Flow Combines. This video is strictly luck, just being in the right place at the right time. I was coming home from a trip out west coming down Interstate 80 on a Friday afternoon, and on the north side of the interstate on a dirt road was one of these combines, and on the south side was the other one getting ready to go under a bridge, and the exit was just up ahead. So I did a little stalking here. I got off at the Pine Bluffs exit, and I drove the back roads, and when I found these guys, they were just getting started in the field, and I talked to them a little bit and was able to get this video. There will be certain parts in this video where you will see semis and stuff going down a highway. That would be Interstate 80. And if you look to the far part of the video right now and you kind of see that tree line, that bluff line right there, that's pretty much the Wyoming-Nebraska state line. I've got to drive this part of Interstate 80 quite a bit over the years, especially more often now that my youngest son lives in Salt Lake City. This is the way we go. There is a little bit of irrigation in this area, but there's a lot of this dryland wheat, and they get a crop every other year. So you see the spot where he's combining right now, and then there's dirt, and then you see wheat on the other side of that. So they farm this every other year. So this wheat's going to come off here, and this field's going to sit fallow next year, but they're going to leave the stubble here through the winter, and they're hoping to catch any snow or moisture, anything, and keep that stubble as high as possible to collect that for the crop that'll be harvested again in 2 years. The dirt you see right there that just got worked, that will be seeded into winter wheat this fall. And so if you drive through here in the wintertime, what you're going to see the stubble that they have right now, and then you're going to see the dirt that'll be green. So it's yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow, green. See a lot of that through this area. I hope I explained that good enough that everybody understands it, but they just don't get a lot of moisture here, so they have to do what they can and get a crop every other year. It was just a great opportunity to come across these two International 1460 combines. These combines were introduced by International Harvester Company back in the fall of 1977, where they come out with approximately 300 units. There was two models introduced at that time, a model 1440 and a 1460. The 1460 you see here was a 170 horsepower machine powered with a 436 cubic inch diesel engine. These machines have a 180 bushel grain tank, a 24-inch rotor, and a sieve cleaning area of 4,750 square inches. They built these two models clear up to almost 1986 from what I can see. Then the model number changed from a 1460 to a 1660 and so on. There was other models introduced after this, but the 1440 and the 1460 were the first two. They did come out later on with a 1480. Then they had a smaller one, a 1420, and they also made a hillside version of this as well as a pull type. If you want to learn more about the history of the Axial Flow Combines, I do not claim to be an expert on these at all, but if you do a Google search for it, there's actually a pretty good article out there that'll come right up and tell you the whole history from 1977 almost up to current. With that said, let's now turn this over to the sound of the machines. I got a little over 20 minutes of total video here, so I hope everybody enjoys this. Thanks for watching. And would you look at that, UPS delivers. Even the UPS driver slows down to see a good old International 1460 combine harvesting wheat. like it wasn't already awesome enough finding these two International 1460 combines in the wheat field here in this nice a shape, but to find a Chevrolet C65 grain truck in the same field, wow, now that is a great farm equipment find. Bet you for a minute you thought there was going to be a combine demolition derby in the field. Anyways, as I left the farm, I come across this nice Alice Chalmers tractor and grain cart just over in Nebraska. But that is going to wrap up this video. I want to thank everybody for watching. Feel free to comment below. I will do my best to respond. However, I do not ask guys how many acres they farm or what their yield is, so I do not know that information here. But anyways, stay tuned. I still have a lot of good stuff coming to the channel. A lot more new videos I just got to edit here. You can also find me on Instagram and Twitter at Farmhand Mike. Thanks again, everyone.